Hey everybody, Christy up North Airgunner. So I finally get to show you what I've been testing ever since the Rocky Mountain Airgun Challenge last year. And these are the 30 caliber, 68 grain Javelin Slugs. And these things are absolutely awesome. So last year when I headed out to the Rocky Mountain Airgun Challenge, I actually showed up not knowing which airgun that I was going to run for the Magnum Big Bore Challenge. So I had worked with Ernest to take my 30 cal and get it up above 150 foot-pounds of energy. So we had that thing slinging really hot when we were out in North Carolina. So I knew I wanted to find some really high ballistic coefficient slugs because the wind out in Utah is just absolutely insane. All right, what do you think, Rick? What do you think about this wind, man?
I think there's just a slight wind today. I think we'll be fine. you know it's RMAC right there. It says, welcome to RMAC 2022.
Yeah, baby. We are out here in Utah at an undisclosed location preparing for the Rocky Mountain Airgun Challenge, and I am not going to edit out this wind because I want you to know the conditions that we are training in right now.
We got 225 right here, dog.
225. All the way out there. So when we showed up at RMAC, Patriot brought some of these prototypes, and I was slinging these things at 300 yards, and the wind was basically buffering from like 25 miles an hour. That was shut down to like 10 or 15 miles per hour. And we were having a hard time just keeping any slug on this 24-inch plate out there at 300 yards. But with these things have such a high ballistic coefficient, and we were slinging these over 1,000 feet per second. So yeah, we were using the Tungsten Hammer and a higher pressure with the 30 cal FX impact. 300 yards and 25 mile an hour wind. Using the 68 grain Javelins. Woo! We ran these in the Magnum Challenge. I was able to get it up above the 140 foot-pound minimum level, so we were at 150 foot-pounds of energy. Once I was able to test these, I got these, holding really tight groups, and we basically went right into the event, and it was kind of cool because Matt was able to help me after like a couple of the stages, and we finally were able to re-true my dope. Matt was using the Theos scope, the brand new Theos scope that he kind of announced at RMAC, and we were able to clear the rest of the event for the last half of the stage. We were just ringing steel like out past 200 yards with these things. Impact. Impact. So what I love about the high ballistic coefficient and the high foot-pounds of energy with these 30 cal is now you can do some really long range hunting with these things. These are hollow point slugs. They're meant to be a hunting slug. So when we were out in the desert, I actually had calculated the BC on these to be 0.14. They have them on the box. I believe it's like 0.136. But yeah, these are definitely high ballistic coefficient options for the 30 cal. And being at 68 grains, this is going to put a thump onto anything that you're hitting. Being able to take shots like at 100 to 200, 250 yards. Now you're slinging some serious foot-pounds of energy at some game animals long distance. So during the turkey hunting season, I actually plan on running some of these. So in some of the states that I'm visiting, they actually do allow slugs to be used. The key with hunting turkeys is just their vital zone is just, you got to find that exact spot. Because so much is just feathers, that having the deep penetration and that foot-pounds of energy to push through all of that, tell you what, these are absolutely wicked. So definitely check these out. Now you can have that precision, the high BC, and high foot-pounds of energy for a serious hunting slug in 25 and 30 cal. So check them out.